There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch, and we are back top of the evening too. All those of you who are locked online, especially good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me from all over the world, especially good evening to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I just came back from San Fernando, and you won't believe the guy who was missing since yesterday. The guy who was missing since yesterday, he's been identified as Naradh Ragoonanan of Romain. He was found today. Really sad. Really sad. Look at the area here where he was found. This is the area where he was found. This is the body of Naradh Ragoonanan of Romain was just found. Well, his car, I think his car is still there. The car is nowhere wrong. His body is right between the coconut tree here. He was last seen on, in fact, yesterday, 24th of April. The discovery members are here. And also, you remember, I spoke to the woman. We're looking for a guy called Chankadial. What's his name again? Barry Chankadial. You see this guy? We need to hunt down this guy. I want to tell you, hunt him down, get all the different pictures. Boy, he's I see a violent offender. His wife and 2 children were in a vehicle. You know what he did? He slammed the vehicle into them. Look at this video. I just want to show you a video really fast. We are looking to find him. We have to find this man. I spoke to this woman. Go ahead. Watch. His wife and 2 children were in the car. He slammed the car. He's Barry Chankadial. And you know, I mean, we know the Chankadials, and the Chankadial is no strange name or unknown name to the police. One of his brothers was shot. His father committed suicide, I believe. And now we have Barry Chankadial. I spoke to him. You need to surrender, man, because you are going on the entire Central Division. Everybody's looking for your child protection unit. Everybody. And whoever is fixing Chankadial car in Balmain I was here today. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a man identified as Shumba James was shot dead by police, yeah? Shumba James, everybody knows Shumba James from Maruga. Today, it had a police shooting in the Maruga area. Double police shooting. Shumba James and a guy identified as Visham Hosein. Visham were fatally shot dead inside a Tiida in St. Mary's village. And everybody knows Shumba. In fact, I had dealings with Shumba even while I was on Win TV, I had known about Shumba, and I remember, ladies and gentlemen, in 2011, there was a big protest. 3 persons died. A nice girl called Alleyne, and I think it was her uncle and another person. Shumba became the witness because he was the target, and with the police shooting and whatnot. So since that time, anytime you go to Maruga, Shumba James. Look, even last week while we were in Maruga with the guy who was shot in the trap gun, I was telling one of my person with respect to my security detail that Shumba James, I say, see Shumba James up here, the man have an order. He had his place on a lock. Yeah, he have his zone on a lock. Today I spoke with his father. Also, ladies and gentlemen, and I just want to take you back to Naradh, Ragoonanan. Let me tell you something. See that fella? He had a, now, I can't confirm this here, but I'm smelling a property, I'm smelling a land thing. I'm just smelling a land thing. I know he had a bacchanal running with his relative. He and his sister was thrown out of the house. He and his sister was, she even mentioned it. She even mentioned it when I spoke to her. When I spoke to her, she mentioned it also. That they had a bacchanal running with I tell you, don't play with people. You see when there's house and land and thing, boy, people are just saying, we don't know. His car was found. His car was just found. Where researcher? Union Hall. His car was found Union Hall. Abandoned. Everything intact. So you kill the boy. They killed the boy and they abandoned the car. His car was just found. I saw his wife, and you know what is sad about this whole thing, ladies and gentlemen? The man had 3 children, 3 children. We couldn't show their faces because they are all minors, but it's really, really sad. So we're going to take a fast break. All those of you who are locked on, wherever, all over the world. You remember yesterday I spoke to, I was telling you about Odell Lalman-Baptiste. Remember we had spoken to her brother. Last week Friday at a bacchanal. All this time she was alive. Last week Friday, she and her husband, I don't know, he took her down to some place in Carson. Somebody picked abductor from there, shoot her in her head, ladies and gentlemen. And also, one man was shot dead. When they saw Lalman van, remember they lost the van and whatnot. Remember this guy, he's been identified as Charles Asing, a.k.a. Beaver. Anybody know where Charles Asing, a.k.a. Beaver? He's from Arima, from Pinto Road. So I just wanted to let you know what's going on in the zone now. And all those of you, remember, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing extremely well. I saw 3,400,000 right now. 400,000, and this is just the 25th. And nobody could ever give you that kind of viewership, that kind of performance. And our page is going into the millions. We have already crossed 122 million already. And that is why all political parties, everybody's putting their ads. So we're going to rebroadcast our show tomorrow, Sunday. We plan to carry the Pope funeral. What time is it starting? Saturday, tomorrow is the Pope funeral. We will be carrying it live on our network. Also, UNC has their big meeting at 3 p.m. That is going to be live. Also, we're going to insert a program in it also. One of our programs will be inserted. So ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot happening tomorrow and Sunday. And so you make sure and continue to support us. This is where you get the news. But I want to start my program from yesterday because I did not get to play out this little clip with Odell's mother for the first time she spoke out. And she made some very strong statements and they deserve justice. Let's take a fast break.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
Welcome to eFix Investments Limited, your one-stop destination for all your home essentials. Transform your bathroom with our exquisite range of showers, enclosures, luxury bathtubs, modern toilets, faucets, ceramic sinks and vanities. Enhance your kitchen with our stainless steel sinks. Our extensive selection includes bath, kitchen accessories as well as security doors. Visit our showroom today at Southern Main Road, Homeland Gardens, Cunupia, and let your dream home become a reality. Call us at 665-2282 or 671-2282. eFix Investments Limited, your home, your style, our passion.
Steel Force Caribbean Limited offers steel construction and fabricating at its best. Our wide range of services extends throughout Trinidad and Tobago and across the Caribbean. In engineering, architectural design, structural steel fabrication of tanks and pipes. Call us today for all your industrial, commercial, and residential projects.
VJ's Small Engine Repairs and Agro Supplies Limited, located at number 102 Rocher Douglas Road in Barrackpore. We carry a wide variety of agricultural pesticides and insecticides. Also available are brush cutters, pressure washers, water pumps, and much more. Call us, come in, or just visit us on Facebook for great deals today.
Clive Allen Funeral Services and Crematorium. First and only full-service funeral home and licensed crematorium in Sangre Grande. Independently owned and operated by Clive and Tricia Allen with no affiliation to any other funeral home. Platinum Funeral Award winner from 2021 to 2023. Call 6680896.
Are you worried about outings and social events? Predo Adult Diapers can give you the confidence and comfort you need. Our high-quality diapers are soft, gentle, designed for ultimate protection with maximum absorption. Live life on your terms with Predo. Available at leading pharmacies and retailers nationwide.
Chic Leisure Limited, the leading manufacturers of vermicelli, now available pre-cut in pot and unpot in convenient packet sizes. Whatever your needs, trust Chic Leisure Limited for quality products. Chic Leisure Limited, making your life easier.
Live life well. From Vitabiotics, the UK's #1 vitamin company.
Catch Lenten savings. Coca-Cola 20 ounce, 5 for $20. Orchard Juice 1 liter, 2 for $20. Creamery Ice Cream 2 liter, 3 for $99. Act 2 Popcorn 4 for $20. Nature Valley Assorted 5 for $20. Swiss Barbecue Sauce 2 for $20. Brunswick Flake Tuna 3 for $20. All Max Sardine 4 for $20. Soft and Silky Hand Soap 2 for $20. Creamery Yogurt Assorted 4 for $20. This Easter, escape to paradise with SNS Pisad and Nestle. Spend $50 or more on Nestle's products for your chance to win one of 4 staycations at Sunset Beach Resort Mayaru. 3 days, 2 nights for 4 people. Enter in store before April 21st. 4 convenient locations: Rio Claro, Mayaru, and Freeport. Remember, it's not Pisad's, it's SNS Pisad.
Thinking about having your home transformed? Sovereign Ceilings and General Contractors offers you top quality ceiling installation, stucco, painting, and professional construction services to your satisfaction. Contact 354-3820 for your quote today.
Recreate the ambience of your home with Bright Ideas' beautiful, stunning new collection of stylish lights and chandeliers. Show your style with new modern design. Light up your space with beautiful new timeless classics and create comfort and luxury with new elegant ceiling fans. So set the mood and brighten your home in style. The perfect glow at amazing prices. Bright Ideas' new collection of stylish lights and chandeliers. Available at 6 locations. Visit Bright Ideas today and let your home shine.
I.A.N offers over 25 years of experience, are retinal specialist and the latest cutting-edge equipment. We handle diagnostic and surgical needs for retinal, cataract, glaucoma, pediatric and diabetic eye care. Also glasses. We provide it all under one roof. Our head office is located seconds off the Freeport flyover. Branches also in North, South and Tobago. Call 349 eyes for more information. Payment plans are available. I.A.N, taking eye care into the future.
Christopher Mansing, certified real estate agent. Have an apartment to rent? Call me. Have a house or land to sell? Call me. Need evaluation done? Call me. Call me now at 722-2057 or email me at address provided.
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show. Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
There's about 20-something minutes, but I had to run this with respect to Odell. And this is terrible. Yeah, this is really terrible with respect to Odell. This is crazy, and you know, where did I put my right? Odell Lalman-Baptiste. I mean, she was found bullet wound. Terrible. I spoke to the brother yesterday. There's a little clip because it's on yesterday's show. I spoke to the brother yesterday. Go ahead. What's that?
Afternoon.
I know but this is, you know, this is the second time I'm meeting you. I met you on the scene on Saturday. That So nevertheless, for the very first time, the mother decided to speak out. You can imagine how that mother feels. At the end of the day, who vexed lost? This woman's daughter was killed, eh? This woman's daughter was killed. And you are going to hear out at a bacchanal on the beach. And people might say, what? She got a beating last week. There was a bacchanal the Wednesday. And there was a bacchanal. And well, Friday she died. But never forget that, yeah? As I said, I had it on my phone yesterday. So listen to what the mother has to say. And there was a friend who was there also, who she confided in, who Odell confided in, was right there. Go ahead. Well, I know this is very, very sad. I mean, losing your daughter under these circumstances. I mean, I could just imagine a level of grief with respect to what took place and the circumstances and whatnot. But I just want to assure you, and why I came up here, and I met with your son earlier on, that no stone will be left unturned. And I just want you to know that. I want you, and I came in person to tell you that. Because I know 15 years ago I found out that you lost your husband, a fireman, and you know, that's 15 years ago, and it's just three of you, and you know, as I say, you're batting. I mean, you're very close-knitted, and I mean, your son seemed like a great guy, and it's just him alone now I have to say about everything, but nevertheless, you know, he seems as a guy that will have this ship sailing properly. But I just want you to know, based on the circumstances, I am investigating it. There's nothing that I could really ask you today that could heal any wound. There's nothing. When was the last time you saw your daughter, other than Friday?
She came by me on Thursday to drop the little boy. They have a three-year-old son. So he is loved to come by mama.
Right.
So he keep on asking, so she tell him I'll bring him when I have to go to work daylight. So she brought him on Thursday, and he's supposed to stay by me, well, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all now he would have a son.
Yeah.
And she came and she dropped him.
How old is his son?
3 years.
3 years,
My last conversation with Odell, she was sitting on the step, and I was sitting on the couch opposite her. And I looked at her and I said, Odell, you look so beautiful. You look so, so beautiful. So I said, girl.
Oh, she is a pretty girl.
I say, that dreaming you really doing something good for you, you know. And she said, thanks, mommy. You know, that is the kind of relationship I have with my children. We have a close bond relationship. Close. And then when she said, Mommy, I'm going because I have to go and iron and thing to go to work. And she come around from the back and she hugged me and she kissed me.
So close?
Yeah.
I'm very close knitted, yeah.
She said, Mom, I'm going, I will come back. I said, all right. And that was the last conversation I had with Odell. Now, when she leave on Thursday, I don't know. I talked to her Friday also. Friday, she said, where you cook? I said, I cook provision and stew fish. She said,
but she normally come for lunch and thing by you?
No, it's far, so she didn't come. Yeah. She will call now.
Yeah, that's to find out.
To find out where you cook today, Mommy, and where there's, how could I eat that boy? She said, better put some gas and come down the road. I said, well, okay. Then she said, call and say the gas station closed. So she wouldn't come. But that Friday night, alongside her son by me, or even if he's not there, and she come from work, we will have a conversation before.
Son was by you?
Yeah.
Is it a normal thing for you to drop the son by you on a Thursday?
Yeah, not on a Thursday. And I call, it all depends on the shift.
A shift, yeah.
Yeah, but he has always be by me like 2 or 3 days for the week, as I must. And she said, during the night, the next day I get to realize, wait now, listen, Odell call, and that is probably when the whatever happened.
So when you realize the Friday she called, the Friday night?
Saturday morning.
The Saturday, but the Friday she worked?
Yeah.
Up to what time?
She worked until 6 o'clock.
In the evening?
In the evening. She worked 6 to 2.
Did she tell you where she was going to hang out? If she was going to gym?
No. She didn't say anything. Or the last conversation I had for her is when she said she didn't get the gas to come down. Because if she didn't get the gas, normally she should have come down and lie and leave later to go up in the night now. Yeah, and that was it. And that was the last I heard from Odell.
Where were you when you heard this news? This dreadful news that
well, you see,
what happened?
You see, my son here and Alleyne, he don't like me hurt him, just as Odell. Them don't like to see me sad, them don't like to see me cry, nothing. And Miguel get the message.
Yeah, that's what he told me.
And
that is what he told me the Saturday when I spoke to him on the scene.
Yeah.
He said he got it first and he didn't pass home. He drove straight from Point, wherever he was, to come down there. He didn't want to rile it up. He didn't want to tell you nothing.
So I walk out from my bedroom. I said, Miguel. I said, babe, Miguel gone. And by that time, all my aunt and uncle, all my aunt and cousins and all kind of thing who live out as Cedras, as far as Felicity.
Was by in Felicity?
Yeah, I have an aunt live in Felicity. As by the time I Patricia live in Palmas. Yeah, by the time I get up and could have settled myself, my aunt and cousins and them was there. To tell me what happened. To tell me what happened. And by that time now you're sitting down waiting on time if they will find the body.
So the relatives told you exactly what happened. The family said,
they didn't
go to details.
Yeah, they didn't give me a chance to open the phone, although they say I've seen certain things on the phone. I didn't get that to go to the phone because they had my phone under arrest. I must not go into the phone to see nothing. Whatever it is, they share it right there with me and pray, sit down and pray, and after that I knew nothing.
But you knew she died?
Well, is when, I work with community development and YTEP for years. And I used to have a class in one of the road there. And this pastor, he was in charge of the church, Pastor Taylor. And the person that called me told me, Pastor Taylor told them what happened. I didn't think people had time. By the time we get the message, they said she died.
But you didn't know the circumstances.
I know it's nothing.
One of your questions would have been how she ended up there.
Well,
Hospital Road is this road, when it bends on that road here, that is Hospital Road. That is Hospital Road. Oh, there's Hospital Road too. So he was on that side. So when they bend from this side, coming up, and they bend from around there, coming up, where you're seeing this sign there, which means to say they couldn't do anything. They really couldn't do anything, and he couldn't see anything, and the body was thrown from the car. But she got a gruesome death. That is very. So she was thrown somewhere around here, right across here. Her body was still have as we could see, still have blood and whatnot, right across here. Okay?
Well, I know the husband always taking Odell and going for them, always going for a drive all over the place. All over the places. Whatever I say, girl, Odell, this kind of places, always be telling me, all are going for a drive. That's so right, you know. And that is all I know, Messiah, you and Alleyne. Nothing more, nothing
So it was
less.
a normal thing to carry for drive or that hour in the morning?
Yeah, they always, not in the morning, they will leave like all 10 o'clock and thing, but they always going for drive.
How long they have been married now?
3 years.
And the baby is just?
Three. It's 3 years.
The I.A.N. Alleyne Show will be right back.
When UNC wins, everybody wins. When UNC
you have had leaders before me. You will have leaders after me. But you will never, ever have a leader who loves you as much as I do.
Tell your neighbor, tell your friend, now is the time to rise and shine. Tell your mother, tell your father, now is the time to decide. If you want leaders who
can build, place your ex by the rising sun. If you want leaders who can lead properly, place your ex by the...
That was a paid political ad.
New to the Vico range of beauty products, introducing the Vico Aloe Vera and Cocoa Butter Multi-Purpose Body Lotion. Intensely moisturizing, hydrating, soothing, and age-defying. Vico Aloe Vera Face Wash deeply cleanses, leaving your skin cool and refreshed. Vico Turmeric Aloe Vera Face Cream, your ultimate partner for soft, cool, glowing skin. Available at Pennywise stores, pharmacies, supermarkets, cosmetic counters. Asians, Modern Caribbean Enterprises Limited. Be sure to look for Export Pack and Modern Caribbean's logo on genuine Vico products.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Shop more, spend less with JD Supercare. Come on down to a location near you for the widest variety and best prices on your personal care items and much more. Be part of our Super Points team to shop, earn, and redeem. Located in Princeton, San Fernando, Gascoyne, Cooper, Rio Claro, and Vietnam. Check us out online for delivery at your doorsteps.
Are you ready to experience the future of driving? At Car Trinidad and Tobago, we offer luxurious vehicles with cutting-edge technology, same-day approvals, and affordable monthly premiums. Showrooms located at El Socorro and Gulf City. Contact Sarah at 250-8409 to get started.
Unlock a healthier you with Berberine Plus.
I'm saying goodbye to blood sugar spikes with Berberine Plus.
Specially formulated for those facing the challenges of diabetes, pre-diabetes, and weight management. Berberine Plus offers a natural solution to optimize your metabolism and help preserve insulin resistance, promote weight loss, and improve your health safely and quickly.
This natural supplement helps with metabolism and helps maintain my cravings.
Don't let high cholesterol and diabetes hold you back.
Take one capsule 15 minutes before meals, twice daily for the best results.
Managing blood sugar can be tough, but not anymore with Berberine Plus.
Take charge of your health with Berberine Plus, available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide.
So many eyeballs in this tournament. It's a global showpiece event. Billions of people will be looking on. The crew of the games are here. Come out and support and let's do it.
The Ministry of Sport and Community Development is offering grants for sporting organizations and individuals.
We're going from school to school and just ramping up our efforts in changing the culture, speaking to the PTA, negotiating with principals and teachers towards making sport a priority.
You don't know we ready already. Fitness set already. Tell them we all in, we all in, we all in. Don't know we ready already. Fitness set already.
That was a paid political ad.
When the job gets tough, you need energy that lasts. When the night gets long and the deadlines are close, you need energy that sharpens your mind.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
I'm married.
How do you describe him?
I don't know what you tell him to describe him. I'll tell you. My daughter was a beautiful woman. A beautiful, beautiful woman. I made a lot of sacrifice for her and she didn't slip on nothing.
She seemed like a bright girl.
Very.
Very educated.
Yeah.
She had a good job.
Yeah.
And she was not an intern.
No.
She was a registered nurse.
Registered nurse. Yeah. And she's completely opposite of the husband.
Personality-wise.
Everything.
Very calm and quiet and professional. That's what we heard from friends that know her. She's not a, as we say in local parlance, a bravedage person. She's not like that. She was very reserved, for one of a better word. Very, very reserved. You know, very cultured person.
He was completely different out there. And I'll say it now. The time that Odell got married there, I always thought, you know, you look something special for your child. And I would say, always tell to myself, oh, my dream was Odell to get.
Again, you know, there's a saying that children, they make their own choices, you know. And sometimes as parents, we mightn't be comfortable, we mightn't like that. And, but one of her friends mentioned something to me. Did she ever talk about not being happy and about a divorce? Ever consider, like,
No.
like this thing can't work now? I don't know.
No.
So why is people
Never.
spreading that rumor?
Never. But Odell, whether she was hurted,
She's private.
she will never talk
Say it
to
to upset
Miguel,
you.
and she will never talk to me
Yeah, she's a
because
very
she
private
don't want
person.
to upset us. Miguel will go by her every single day. And it's the same old talk and joke between the two of them. Nothing. Odell will never say a word, mommy. You know, children hard thing and they will open up to the parents.
Yeah, and say, man, I'm happy,
I
want to do this, I want to do that.
She never, everything was good. How Matthias, he's all right, he good, man.
Everybody good.
Everybody good, that thing. And you call from home, she happy. She come home, she happy.
Where were they living? In their own house? Or?
Yeah.
Whose house is that? Her house? Or?
That's his house.
His house. They built a house.
That's HGC house.
You got an HGC unit?
HGC that house, yeah.
Is it in her name?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
But I don't know what did they expect to gain from this. Right now I have the little boy.
The son, after on this unfortunate situation, and this is very sad, did your son-in-law come and talk to you?
Well,
he visited you?
Yeah, he was my all the night of the week.
All the nights of the week, yeah?
Yeah, but I really cannot have a conversation with him.
Right now?
And I don't
well,
think,
like as any grieving parent, you know?
But we talk normal like I used to down here and talk, but to get down into whatever is supposed to be said, I don't feel I want to get into that. Yeah.
There's a lot of unanswered questions. There's a lot of unanswered questions.
I know.
And that's all I have to say. There's a lot of unanswered questions.
I don't know.
A lot.
I do hope that you could
You hope and you pray that we get down to the bottom of this. And I know why. I hope to speak to Matthias. I haven't been able to speak to him. I tried calling him, but nevertheless I did not get through. But I think he's with his dad. He don't have a phone. But based on, I'm not casting any aspersions. I want to say a son-in-law. I don't want to say Matthias. I want to address him as your son-in-law.
Say Matthias.
Matthias. Based on that, ma'am, I am not.
He's no longer my son-in-law.
Well, he's no longer your son-in-law. He's no longer your son-in-law. Well, you're right. He's no longer your son-in-law. But I want you to know my style is different. I am pursuing this relentlessly right now. Imagine, and this is very sad. I don't know the girl. I don't know I have never met you all. But I stopped and I thought about something when I was on that scene. When I got the call, my staff, my camera crew, they were outside and they responded and went and, you know. But there's just, maybe it's the way I'm wired up. I think differently from everybody else. While everybody's watching East. And I grew up with old people and my grandmother. And my grandmother used to always tell me something and always use a word. Something in the mortar beside the pestle. And you know the old people have a saying, I don't really trust people, lady. I different. I'm not naive. I live my life that every shadow is a gunner, man. You understand? So I just watch him. I just want you to know, I made a little discovery about an incident pertaining to all this. But I don't want to say it as yet. I just don't want to say it. I just watching. I'm not casting any aspersion on your ex-son-in-law. Not on nobody. Until it's not what I know, is what I could prove. But imagine, you know what is sad about this whole thing? This exact moment I sitting down here with you, last week Thursday, that little girl was alive. That little girl was excited and she was happy. The Friday you spoke to her, you imagine that this Friday tomorrow, your daughter gone. You could just imagine that. And we cannot leave this. She didn't die in an accident. She didn't she didn't bang somebody in Point 14 and a car run into she truck. A truck run into her car and she ended up in Point 14 hospital and she succumbed to injuries. What that girl went through, a single gunshot wound to the head, I couldn't understand. And I'm saying this whether who like it or who, I don't know who like it. I'm not here for fans. Why you leave me with all my chain and thing on? And my jewelry? Why?
I suppose I thought she knew this. I said probably she knew the people.
Yeah, but if I rob one person, why wouldn't I rob the next person? If I rob the person, I'll take all your gold chain. And I'll take all your nice jewelry. I have one here. And I see a son with that ring and that gold chain, and if you have one band and things, so I'll just hit him at top and walk out. So why didn't I rob him? Well, I don't know. Maybe in the excitement of things that, you know, maybe however the bandits maybe got scared or whatever, the abductors, the kidnappers, whatever, whoever must have gotten scared. But there's a lot of unanswered questions. There's a lot. And as a mother, I could just imagine how you feel. There's a second blow you have gotten. And this is the worst blow for any parent. It's best you, I mean, as a parents will always say, best I go.
I go, yeah.
It's best I go first. I don't want to see and I don't want to know. At least I don't want to see how Odell died or my son. I don't want to know. It's better I go. Let me go. You know, let them come and meet me. I don't want to go and meet them.
I say that is a saying. I said it's good for parents to bury their children.
So he's planning the funeral right now?
Yeah.
The husband?
Yeah.
You know, let them come and meet me. I don't want to go and meet them.
I say that is a saying. I said it's good for parents to bury their children.
So he's planning the funeral right now?
Yeah.
The husband?
Yeah. I get tell them plan funeral. I go see about any other thing. Can't just do everything. Just
his family came by you and whatnot?
Yeah, they are.
So I don't want you to feel that I don't want this interview. I don't want you to feel like trying to draw a sword between anybody.
Yeah.
But I just want you to know, lady.
Mr. I.A.N, Alleyne, we not like that.
I just want you to know, based on the
like
circumstances, this have to be properly investigated from every square foot of the movement of these people when they left there, how they reached down there, how people from where they came from, and we have an idea where they came from, and I wouldn't tell you where they came from, how in God native world they ended up on that side of that road. Hospital Road is this road, when it bends on that road here, that is Hospital Road. That is Hospital Road. Oh, there's Hospital Road too. So he was on that side. So when they bend from this side, coming up, and they bend from around there, coming up, where you're seeing this sign there, which means to say they couldn't do anything. They really couldn't do anything, and he couldn't see anything, and the body was thrown from the car. But she got a gruesome death. That is very. So she was thrown somewhere wrong here, right across here. Her body was still have as we could see, still have blood and whatnot, right across here. Okay. I'm from there, you know. I'm from Shogunas, and this is not the first time I've gone to Carlsonfield. I have friends who live Carlsonfield. I always pass through there on a side road to get to Carparo. One day we went in a flood drive, a flooding. We were up there, we passed through there. So, but that part on your right, nah.
But I know how to tell you something, I know. Odell is a girl, she's stepping out. She don't step out anyhow. She don't step out anyhow. I talking about dressing herself.
Yeah.
And they tell me how she had on her pink Crocs, right? Would I look on over with her pink Crocs like she'll wear that home?
What about the chain? She'll always have one.
Yeah, she is always.
The I.A.N. Alleyne Show will be right back.
What do you expect from Prime Minister Young in this new chapter?
I have confidence in the guy, in Seattle, because he has been they're tooth and nail fighting for what is due to us then. And I am saying that he is going to be a tremendous Prime Minister. In fact, it can be looked at in the context of how we have been dealing with the energy situation, the Rubios. You know, he going around with Dr. Rowley and getting things done. I am saying that he may have well been the face of TNT out there, you know. And look what happened 2 days or 3 days ago. Rubio calls to assure him, now listen, brother, don't worry yourself. We have you on your back. But we must go through some channels to get this thing done. You know what I mean? So I'm saying it is demand for the moment. We can't get away from that. We can't go with the other side, brother. We can't do it. Trust me, we can't do it. These people are not about country. Stuart Young has a lot going for him. Yeah. Young, vibrant, energetic. He will do his damnedest to see Trinidad go top of the world.
That was a paid political ad.
Innovate your space with Felicity Furniture and Appliances. Our pieces are of top quality, stylish and affordable. Dining and patio sets, sofas, wardrobes, freezers, beds, stoves and more. Visit our showroom at Lot 10B Pier Road, Felicity Chaguanas. Quality you can trust, style you love.
Neo Eyewear Limited, a leader in the eyewear business with complete glasses which include frame, lens, and eye test for only $3.95. We have one of the largest selections of frames and brands for you to choose from, such as Gucci, Tom Ford, Balenciaga, St. Laurent, and even the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Conveniently open from Sunday to Sunday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So visit us at 91D Main Road, Montrose Mall, or M6 Plaza, Endeavour.
Melt away fat, cellulite, and reduce stretch marks with Anshi Seaweed Defat Soap. Manufactured with 10 natural herbs, seaweed being the main ingredient. It draws fat and cellulite out of your body, leaving you with firmed, tightened, toned skin, and a slimmer figure when used regularly. Experience the wonderful feeling in days, notice the difference in weeks. Agents Modern Caribbean Enterprises Limited. Also available at Pennywise stores, pharmacies, supermarkets, cosmetic counters. Be sure to look for Modern Caribbean's name and logo on genuine Anshi products.
If you're talking value for your money, talking Harry's.
Harry's Water Park. Your adventure awaits.
Variety Supplies Limited, known to all as Denny, has fantastic deals for you. We have hundreds of new arrival items in store with unbeatable prices. Storage containers, household and kitchen products, furniture, appliances, clothing, electronics. Specials on top quality firecracker stoves from as low as $180. You can even stock up on all your grocery essentials. At Denny, we have it all. Come in to 99 Guapa Road, Faizabad, just 15 minutes drive from San Fernando. Open every day 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Safe and secure parking. There is no better place to shop than at Denny.
Janice, what's your secret? Your place always so clean and organized.
Well, Gil, I've got a secret. It's Sir.
Sir? Seriously? You have a man coming to clean?
No, girl. Sir's an amazing new line of cleaning products. I'm talking about kitchen sprays, bathroom scrubs, even laundry detergent. They've got the whole house covered.
So your secret weapon is Sir?
You bet. Sir cleaning products are a game changer. Not only do they smell amazing, they're effective and affordable. And this Sir definitely wouldn't judge your mess.
Introducing the Sir Collection, a wide range of affordable cleaning essentials for every corner of your home. Discover the secret to a clean home. Available at all leading supermarkets nationwide.
Mata Imports Limited, the #1 pickup shop for the best quality, price and service. Check out their showroom at number 750 Papari Road, Lower Barrowpore for a wide variety of 4x4, SUV and car accessories. You name it, they have it. Mata Imports has all the latest items in the market. The 4x4 boss is always taking you to the next level in the automotive industry. So contact them today at 654-5234 or 360-8773 for further information.
When UNC wins, your mental health wins as well. There has been a proliferation of noise pollution emanating from homes and fetes and bars and clubs intolerable to the persons living nearby. The UNC will amend the noise pollution laws to protect your mental health in these noisy residential neighborhoods and businesses. The system of granting bar license, party license will be changed by the UNC.
When UNC wins, everybody wins.
That was a paid political ad.
Wellness through the years with Well Baby, Well Kid, Her Well Team, Him Well Team, Well Woman, and Wellman. Why take an ordinary multivitamin when there is a supplement designed for your specific life stage? For every stage in life, trust Phytobiotics.
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
Always have one little chain wrong in him. But seeing when they say Odell with her Crocs, I say Odell had tied her jump in that vehicle and go just so. Because Odell not going wherever.
I want to ask you something. Did anybody have an opportunity to see the body?
No. Only Miguel and them say something, but
Miguel, did they show you the whole body or just from here? Okay.
And Miguel and just say you see the pink Crocs?
Yeah, but not the whole body.
But remember that sister, he wouldn't want to see them circumstances, like that, but
I tell you, when he said Odell had on her pink Crocs, I said, Miguel, Odell didn't dress to go nowhere. How is she reach quite up there?
Who is the friend in council?
Who carries she quite up there?
She have a friend in Carlsonville?
The husband. He said he went to visit a friend.
Well, you have to take us to the friend. You have to go to the friend. I want to know this friend in Carlsonville.
How they end up with the footage before it even outside, of inside the vehicle where she died?
How what?
The footage of inside the vehicle where she died. How they end up with that? How was the outside woman? The main contact.
Yeah, you go to listen to her. I'm not going to show your face.
How the outside woman happens to be the main contact and not the family member?
How the outside woman happened to be the contact?
The main contact. Yeah. How? Too many unanswered.
I don't understand. I mean the main contact.
She was the person that the police contacted.
How sure they could contact she?
To say that the bandit got shot. How?
So why didn't contact she or the brother? So what she have to do with that?
Well, there's what we're trying to understand here. So we're trying to.
So wait. When this happened, the husband contacted that girl.
Well,
whoever contacted that girl.
Yeah, with which phone? When the bandits stole the phone and the person who answered Odell's phone happened to be a nurse. Was the phone recovered?
How the woman answer Odell's phone when the phone was gone with the bandit?
The nurse answered the phone herself. How? So that is all we want to know. How?
Well, just like you and I in the same boat, and that's what brought me down here, Mom. That's what brought me down here, and I was telling your son, that's what brought me down here. You and I in the same boat. That's bothering me, every time I see this girl face, yeah, because I have sisters also. And every time I see this bothers me. And I mean, this girl's a pretty girl. 15 years ago, her dad died, and this girl woke up her way. She's a bright girl, educated, everything she wanted. She have a little car. She going good. She has struggling. She asking her for $1. When Sunday comes, she asking her for salt.
Yeah,
she had in a bad chicken for her.
She ain't have nothing. She handling her stories.
You saw that you was a nurse.
Working in San Fernando Hospital. Why was she present the day that Odell died? When the parents there, the dad was there, driving the vehicle. Why? So no time to grieve at all? He looked like he was even grieving. When in the presence of everybody there with the outside woman kissing and hugging, he grieving at all?
No, you can talk, don't leave. They can stand up right there, Miss Lady. But Odell ever complain about this girl?
Yeah.
Come back here and just stand behind the fella there. I don't want. You have a nice face for TV. Yeah, but you stand right there. Hold on. Did Odell ever complain to you as a friend about the girl? How long that going on now?
On Saturday on the beach. They were on Clifton Hill Beach the Saturday before.
She and the girl?
When another outside woman contacted her.
Uh-huh.
So Odell took it upon herself and she went to the beach.
That's Saturday.
She was beaten. Yeah. And on the Wednesday.
But Odell had some marks on her body.
Yeah. On the Wednesday, they took it upon themselves to visit her home in company of the aunts. Because he was not well, to give him soup, to insult her, to tell her she can't cook and go from here. So, okay, so nowhere along the line let's have respect.
So let me ask you something again. Let me ask you something. So Matthias went on the beach with a girl. I'm just trying to put it together. Odell get a fine out and Odell went down.
Yeah. Another outside woman contacted.
Another friend of Matthias contacted she.
Yeah.
And so was that the same nurse?
No, so she said you're jumping me, but your man on the beach with a woman.
Your man on the beach with a woman.
Yeah, so he went. So this woman happens to be the main woman because she's bold-faced.
Right.
And I'll say it proudly.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I sat there and she didn't even have any respect.
All right, but we're talking about the beach.
Yeah,
so when Odell went down,
apparently she gets some blues.
The BD girl?
Yeah.
In front of everybody?
Yeah, his friends. The friends who posting every day now they mess up.
Slap a beer in front of everybody?
I don't know if it's slap, cough, kick, but she get legs.
So who took her down there? She drove?
She drove.
And how she left there? She drove back and she can't come up the road?
Yeah.
And she contacted you?
Well, she spoke to us.
Wow. I could imagine how embarrassed she felt.
Yeah. And then it happened on Wednesday again at the home, where they took it upon themselves to visit her home because he was not well.
After that?
Yeah.
Wednesday go on here?
Saturday.
The Wednesday before it happened.
The Wednesday before?
Yeah.
Who took it upon herself? The same woman from the beach?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Go there with her.
The I.A.N. Alleyne Show will be right back.
We are laying the foundation for dynamic, innovative, and future-ready agricultural industry.
159 young people just received over 300 acres of land from the Ministry of Youth Development and National Service.
The Ministry of Agriculture, Land and Fisheries is offering an agro-incentive grant to all licensed wood workers, sawmillers, farmers, fishermen, and employed agricultural workers.
It's very good, at least for the fishermen, because we never had nothing like this here before, and it's a good feeling to know we have a new facility to accommodate all the fishermen.
Farmers, are you missing out on thousands of dollars in grants and incentives? Here's how to become a registered farmer today.
You don't know we ready already. Things are set already. Tell them we all in, we all in, we all in. Don't know we ready already. The things are set already.
With over 40 years of dependable service, Marriage Air Conditioning Limited offers competitive products and solutions for your business, home, and vehicle, including AC units, products, and services. Our MAC Service Center and Automotive Air Conditioning Center can detail your vehicle from inspection to thorough detailing. Interested in the industry? With our newly opened school, the MAC Learning Center, you can become a highly skilled air conditioning service professional. Marriage Air Conditioning Limited, located at number 42, Aranjuez Main Road, San Juan. Call 674-6348 today.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Car City Trading, your car parts solution for new and used Korean auto parts. Located at Lot 78 Bamboo Settlement number 2, we offer a wide range of engines, alternators, starters, compressors, power steering pumps, air conditioning and braking systems, body parts, suspension, and much more. For all your Hyundai, Kia, Honda, and MG vehicular needs, we have it all. Quality products at unbeatable prices. Call us at 645-2603 or WhatsApp 704-2246. Follow our social media platforms for our monthly deals. Car City Trading. Automotive is what we do, as we stand ready to serve you.
Flamboyant Cuisine will be open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from April 3rd, 5:45 a.m. to 8 p.m. Come to 116th Monroe, Canoopia, and enjoy delicious local Indian and Creole dishes from our expanded menu: doubles, pilori, pies, fajita, hot on the spot, sada roti, fry bake, also available for breakfast and dinner.
Power up your life with Buy Smart Outdoor Power Equipment. We service and supply all equipment types nationwide and throughout the Caribbean. Pressure washers, brush cutters, smart stream pumps, welders, and much more. Authorized dealer and service center. Visit us or give us a call. When quality matters, we deliver.
Looking to complete your home? Be sure to check out Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. We offer modern and affordable furnishings for any household. We carry all major brands of refrigerators, stoves, washers, dryers, and more. Check out our Blaupunkt line of German stainless steel look of chest freezers. Remember, we also carry a wide range of stylish and cost-effective furniture in our very own Relax King brand. Visit our showroom at 99 Calcutta Road, Freeport for the best prices. Contact 232-5170. Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. Fulfilling all your household needs.
When UNC wins, retirees win, because we will work together to decrease taxes on your retirement benefits and private pensions. When UNC wins, retirees win. They worked hard their whole life and pay tax their whole life, and when you retire, you're still paying tax. We will work to reduce that tax on your pensions and your retirement benefits.
When UNC wins, everybody wins.
That was a paid political ad.
Step inside Rampy's Bar and leave your worries behind. We are your afterwork landing spot where the vibes always flows. Drink the night away with our drinks and bottle specials. Try your luck on our gaming machines and win big. Be entertained with live performances, DJs, and car displays every weekend. Rampy's Bar has the tightest security and safest environment. Come and have a good time with pumping energy at Rampy's Bar, Atlantic Plaza Point Lisas and High Street Superior. Rampy's Bar is the place to be. See you there.
Welcome back to the I.A.N. Allen Show.
She went with her aunt there.
To carry soup.
To carry soup for him.
Carry soup, make soup, whatever. Then salt her, let her know she can cook and go and all these different things. So, and Mr. I.A.N. Allen, Odell is somebody who really does not talk. And for Odell to vent is because Odell just fed up and it reached public eyes now. You know, and behind the story, to be honest, I don't want to cast blame, but even Rachel could see. Because it happened just so sudden, you know, and again, we just demanding justice. And we need justice somewhere along the line. Because Odell was somebody just living for a family, especially her little son. You know, so she didn't deserve this.
So the woman come up by Odell house Wednesday and tell Odell and tell and bacchanal Odell and say you can't cook for the man or kind of thing?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Very interesting developments. Very, very interesting. Very interesting developments. There's a lot that you're saying that is not new. Might be new to people, but not new to us. And not a lot of things that is not new to.
All I'm asking everybody on social media is posting the husband. Where is this woman who probably have plenty information, because I want to know how they end up with the video. That's just my concern. How? If the story that you all adding that, okay, the van sped off with her or whatever, nobody went there till the morning. Because the family to me was not aware. Because me, I was in my bed at 5:17 to be exact. When I was contacted to ask if I have a contact for the family. I reached out to the family here.
And the son was sleeping, we know nothing.
We spoke to the brother, so how, if nobody went there till the morning, how was this video even available?
Those are very good, those are very interesting points that you are making, but what is very interesting is that the Bacchanal on Clifton Hill, you know what time Clifton Hill Beach, what time, around what time?
That was a Saturday.
Anybody who was on that beach and saw anything, any incident, you could go to my website, ianallen.org. So they had a Bacchanal the beach show there. They come back Wednesday because he wasn't answering the phone. Apparently Matthias wasn't answering his phone and he was sick. The girl come up back by she house, Bacchanal, and tell her she can't cook for the man, blah blah blah. He brings soap. Am I right? So but then again, we don't know what happened on Friday. We know what happened on Saturday, we know what happened on Wednesday, but we don't know what happened on Friday, resulting in that you are saying that and you see, I will tell you something with this, auntie. I'm gonna tell you something with this. And you have to program your mind Wherever the chips fall, so be it. You understand? You have lost your daughter. You're not looking for friends. Who vex lost. And same thing with the brother, they have to change your mindset. You understand? This is not no friend again. My sister dead. Somebody gone down my sister. And full stop. So if I thinking different, I'm thinking different. And nobody can vex with you. And you have to think like that. So if ever you upset and you get on and you vent, or you have a meltdown, that is nobody's business, and you can say what you want. At the end of the day, your daughter was brutally murdered. Only to hear now the bacchanal, the poor girl on the beach. Only to hear now that the bacchanal girl in front of your house.
When even said that she'll call mommy.
If she called the brother, the brother will go and rile up the thing. Because the brother, you're taking nobody beating your sister by no beach. And beating the boy's sister by Clifton Hill Beach in front of everybody. And Odell told friends. She told friends this.
But that's when probably she decided to vent, but Odell don't vent at all.
Remember, she wanted to tell you because remember, you go worry up and cry and all kind of thing. You understand? You go start to frustrate yourself, your pressure will go up, all kind of thing. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. So she wanted to tell you nothing, but she have her friends and them. I don't want to put her friends on TV, but she have her friends and her friends know. So now we getting somewhere, but that's somewhere we have to go. We have to get there. We have to get there. No stone will be left unturned. And who don't want to talk to me, so be it. I don't care. I really don't care. I just want justice. I just want justice for this girl. Because last week your daughter was alive and well. And imagine Friday you talk to this girl and Saturday you and they all know you happy with her. You happy, all the talking, you normal, all the living all the normal life. And imagine now you preparing for a funeral. You can imagine that? And you back and all this girl on the beach and all kind of thing. Nah. And the friend is right. That video, how did that video come out?
Mr. I knew when we lived since Odell died, the amount of support I get it. Yeah. The amount of support.
Well, all you have good people in point.
People, Cedros, we from Cedros.
Cedros.
The amount, Odell married and she came up here to live. The amount of support, family, friends, people coming in whole day, whole night, whole morning.
Well, we're going to leave it here. We have other places to go. Or leave it to the police, but we want information. This is not an accident. This is not an accident and this is not a sickness. Sickness you can live with. Accident you can live with. This you can't live with. You cannot live with this. You can't sleep. This could send you crazy.
No.
Crazy. This could send you crazy what went on here. And this woman deserves justice. This girl deserves justice in point. I want the whole point understand what I'm saying here today. That anything you have, go to my website. You don't need to call me. You can go to my website, ianallen.org, and send us the information anonymously. Nobody else to know is you. And just send us what you know, send us video, because we're not going to stop today. This is not about an interview. This is not about talking to the brother. This is not about a friend whispering to the back. This is not about that. This is about getting justice. And for all the other people who died under terrible circumstances, no stone will be left unturned. We are pursuing it. And Miss, I want to tell you thanks for talking to me.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I just want you to know that. I know you watch my show every day. But
every day.
Your son was telling you, never thought I would have come in front of you. You know, you never imagined that I would have come in front of you. But don't worry. I'll try my best. Thank you.
The I.A.N. Alleyne Show will be right back.
Are you embarrassed by excessive hair loss, itchy flaky scalp, receding hairline, teenage and adult cystic acne, open pores, old scar marks, puffy dark eye circles, age spots, black lips, psoriasis, eczema or dermatitis? Do you want to get rid of deep lines and wrinkles, stretch marks, cellulite and discoloration around the neck, arms and between the legs? For a professional consultation and a microscopic analysis with Ms. Bagan, who has over 30 years of experience, call 673-7418 now.
Move from CXC to your business management degree in just over 2 years with the globally and ACTT recognized ABE qualification at CTS College. Students with limited CSEC passes or mature candidates with work experience can enroll. Each level can be completed in under 6 months, with a diploma awarded upon completion of each level and a bachelor's degree awarded at the end of the entire program. Contact CTS College today and ask about our flexible payment terms.
Looking to elevate your space for 2025? At Classic Tiles, we offer an incredible range of top-quality materials for every style and budget. From timeless granite and luxurious quartz to durable SPC flooring and elegant tiles, our collection is designed to suit any home or project. And it doesn't stop there. Shop our wide selection of tools, kitchen, and bathroom accessories all in one place. Visit our showroom today for expert advice at an unbeatable price.
D59 Bar and Lounge is a place to be for non-stop energy and experience like no other on the boulevard. Entertainment at its best with live performances and the best live DJs in the industry. Great food, insane drink specials and premium cocktails. Let your weekend come alive or Friday night party, Saturday night vibes and chutney Sunday bash. Dress code in effect, armed security for your safety. 23 Bamboo Boulevard, Valsain, just after Grand Bazaar Food Strip. Come and have a line to remember.
Attention shoppers! The Fab India Expo, conveniently located opposite Medford gas station in Chaguanas, has been extended until May 5th. Discover an incredible array of products and stand a chance to win a Toyota Raise when you spend $100 or more. Experience a diverse range of items from brand new merchants, offering something for everyone. Indulge in a wide selection of Indian cuisine, Hakka Chinese, ice cream, and so much more available at our food court. Relax and rejuvenate at the Meraki Express Spa. Browse through our extensive collection of daily and temple wear, perfect for celebrating the auspicious occasion of Hanuman Jayanti. With so much to offer, the Fab India Expo is the place to be. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Don't miss out on this unique shopping experience. We'll see you there.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
In life, there are moments that define us, shape who we are, and the legacy we leave behind. At I.A.N Funeral Directors, we understand the importance of this. We offer affordable burial and cremation packages tailored to reflect the essence of your loved one, not just any Allen or P. Allen. Contact us today.
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ian Allen and we are back. So, we are going after 7. As you know, those of you who are looking at Ian Allen Network on Facebook and Ian Allen Network on YouTube, remember we don't end at 7. We continue. Also, we have a 6 minutes PNM manifesto ad that will be in the show also coming down to the end. Remember, it's a paid political broadcast for 6 minutes. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we have all the reruns tomorrow, and the reruns will be rebroadcasted, which means to say it's going to be live, so you're going to get all your notifications and whatnot, because as you know, this is a election weekend and whatnot. I just had to bring this matter to your attention with respect to escape to instant terror. Abusive husband rams into the wife's car as she's thrown from the vehicle. This happened in the Waterloo area. And what was very interesting, I spoke to the wife today, and she was telling me, she said, Ian, do you know I have applied for an interim order? I have applied for an interim order since January. An interim protection order. And up to this day, I can't get it. And this guy, Chankadial, is pursuing her. This is the child father, the husband. I think we have other photos of him. We need to find this guy like yesterday. We need to find this guy like yesterday because he's stalking her. What kind of man, ladies and gentlemen, what kind of man will pursue the wife with his own children and crush like this? Just look at this video today. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, I spoke to her today and I'm still paying attention. To our story where the missing taxi driver was found. He has been identified as Naradh Ragoonanan, and he was found on Dumfries Road a short while ago. We were there with the police and whatnot. We spoke to his wife and so, but nevertheless, just for a second, 3 children left behind. But as I said, ladies and gentlemen, something is not adding up with that. There is an agreement with a house or a land or whatever. So we go until after 7. So, ladies and gentlemen, for women out there, don't take no chances. Do not take no chances with your life. Do not take no chances with your life. So at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, The woman asked for an interim order, applied for an interim order since January, and up to this day, nothing. This is what she had to say. I visited her at home, and I called the suspect. I called Chankadial, Barry Chankadial, and he said he didn't know the children was in the car. All kind of tralala, right? So, listen what she has to say.
Crime Watch does not end at 7 p.m. It continues on all our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and on our website. Download the I.A.N app today.
This accident took place where?
Waterloo Road.
Which one in Waterloo Road?
I don't know exactly because I was unconscious. I can't even.
It was you and?
2 kids.
Yeah, 2 kids. How old are the kids?
5 and 3.
But what exactly happened when we saw this vehicle, this wagon is a wagon, right? Rammed in front and in the back of you. What exactly happened?
Well, I was on my way to buy snacks for my kids and to see a friend because we heard the said car was at his friend's in Balmain. So we was going to investigate because the police not doing anything since I make reports, and he mashed up my windscreen numerous times, and the house there, if you watch the window there, he mashed up the windows and also. So we wanted to locate him because the police, I keep asking me where he's staying.
But he's a known person to police.
Well,
he's a known name.
They wasn't doing the investigation, they was just doing the report and just throwing off the investigation. They wasn't doing anything. So we was going to take it on our own hands and investigate where the car was. That he was the same car that ran me.
Yeah.
Right, but I don't know if he listened on my phone, but when I left home, he wasn't following me, and all of a sudden he just appeared.
You sure you didn't install a GPS on the vehicle?
Well, we went before when we were living together, and when we broke up, we went and checked, and he did have one. So we took off that, right? I don't know if he placed anything else because it's in the yard open.
What about the location on his phone? On the phone?
My location is be off, so I don't know how but he just be on the other streets monitoring the house.
What like psycho man thing, girl?
Right.
But look at all these things and all malicious damage, threats to kill. Look at all these reports you have. But the next time I come, the next thing you know, box or something? Hopefully not, but this is craziness, and we are looking, and just to let you know, we went to Balmain. I was in Balmain.
Yeah.
The car is not there.
Is that there? You might move it, because you say
I went to Balmain, and I went to all the places in Balmain that I know, all the little side roads, and but there's a squatting area we have to check.
Yeah, but he's talked to plenty of people in Balmain. He used to live there. That's where we met, though. I used to go to school for hours all the time.
And he's been identified. What's his full name?
Barry Chankadial.
Barry Chankadial. How long you live with him?
6 years.
How many children you have with him? 2. But he's always like this?
In the beginning, no. But eventually he started getting like that because he wants to do his own thing. Living by me. And I have my little rules and things.
Yeah, but you must have your rules, I mean.
Right. In and out your house and things. So I was like, if you can't live with us comfortable, you have to leave because he used to make problems with my other children and stuff like that. And I was like, I can't put up my children. You one have to be, if you're uncomfortable, you have to leave.
Yeah.
So he used to go and come, and eventually I just put it up. That I tried to lock him off completely from coming by me.
Yeah.
He's not listening. When I go to work, he come in here. When they come from school and all this kind of thing. So.
Well, everybody looking for him right now, Everybody looking for him, and this is a very, 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 this is more than serious.
Yeah.
This is a matter that you well, I don't want to say what the police have their plans and whatnot, and I want to leave that part of it. But this matter has engaged the attention of the TTPS. You understand, with respect to the safety of this woman and the children and her family, and this is a very serious thing. We have, Central Division and other divisions. They are currently looking for this Chankadial guy, and if you should see him, but it's terrible. So on that impact. When we saw that accident,
I I was unconscious. I don't know what went on, but I had a video.
I saw the video.
Later on, next video too, when they was carrying me on the stretcher and whatever. But I woke up in the hospital from driving. I woke up in the hospital.
And how was the two kids?
They're still in the hospital. They're not releasing them in my custody until we get a safe house.
But how? But what kind of? But these children. But that's his biological children.
Yeah, it is.
How could you ram a vehicle from the back?
You see, if you don't get to see children, nobody can get to see them.
Yeah, but the children are safe with you. You don't do nothing for them. You know, but I'll tell you something. Don't vex with me, you know. I know your relatives something, and it just I tell you this, adding up on a nice girl like you, and I don't know. The Chankadial man.
He wasn't behaving like that initially in the beginning, and I didn't know his history so much. I know his
brother. I know his history.
I know his brother.
That Chankadial name, that have a history. That name is a history in Central Division. That Chankadial name has a history. And what about the injuries you sustained? I see with a sling here.
3 broken bones. I'm not sure exactly because I didn't see the X-ray. And damages to my head here and the back, blood bleeding all here, and it have minor injuries on my hand and my foot, blue black. My back too, grays, blue black.
But Susan, you happy to be alive here?
Yeah, all my foot.
You could have been paralyzed today. So did he come out and assist?
No.
After seeing that he drove off?
He drove off.
Right after he called.
He called to ask about the kids.
He called and find out what happened. What going on. And I was like, why are you calling? I say, I hope you know because one of the child was unconscious.
Yeah, the baby, he was 3 years.
But see, child protection unit not taking this lightly, you know,
Yeah.
They're not taking this lightly at all. The court's not, they're going to take this lightly. What word of advice you have for women out there who are in similar predicaments like this? That they're dealing with somebody and they said tolerating. Look where this end up with you.
Tell somebody, tell your close friend, don't keep it a secret and try to find your way out.
Get out of this.
As soon as possible. Yeah. It never gets better.
Never gets better. Earlier onto the video that is playing here, he was stolen on your car?
Yes, he's stole on my vehicle. He stole on the right side window and
with the children in the car?
Yeah, and the windscreen also. And that's when I noticed him behind me.
So didn't try calling the police or anything?
The phone fell between me, and that's how I asked my son come to get the phone by my foot, and that's how he was out his seat, right?
What kind of maniac is
and
this
I
here?
start driving, and he sped behind me, and that's when the accident happened.
I.A.N. Alleyne, what's going on with you?
I'm not too good, sir.
Chankadial, what going on with you? I see you slammed the car, you killed the two children, boy.
Well, I didn't know the child was in the car, sir.
Chankadial, where are you right now?
I in Debe Martin, sir.
I live with a Guinea Blantishes. Chankadial, I need to speak with you, you know. You need to come out and face the music with us, you know, and tell me exactly what is going on with you and this lady. Chankadial, where is that when you're threatening to kill the lady? What kind of thing?
Yeah, Mr. I.A.N. I'm doing too much crap right now. Too much madness right now.
You're doing too much madness, but you gotta take it down a little bit, boy. You're gonna put yourself in trouble, Chankadial. How you plan? Because the two children still critical, you know.
Every time he do something, you say, yeah, I'm so sorry.
He answer, but let him know that we know he's saying Diego Martin and all kind of thing.
Diego Martin, he lying.
You know? You gotta come out, we gotta smoke him out. Have to smoke with this man. You will have to the police and the police on the way here and to see about you, and you know, this is a very, very serious thing. So ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, missing man found murdered in Debe. His hands were bound. 46-year-old Naradh Ragoonanan of Romain and his Blue Nissan Almera vehicle registered PBM 521 were reported missing after he was last seen on Thursday, the 24th of April, 2025. This gruesome discovery was made today, Friday, the 25th, 2025, off the Dumfries Road in Debe. Many persons have indicated to us that, they travel with him and whatnot. A super great guy. Now, we can't say, now we know that there was a family feud going on with respect to house and land and whatnot, but we can't connect the dots with that. I cannot say that. But all we know right now, just reporting to you, is that the car was found abandoned in Union Hall. And a special good evening to all those of you who are looking at us from all the different platforms, the I.A.N network on YouTube, the I.A.N network on Facebook, and the website. I'm now looking at our YouTube. We are over a couple 100,000 already. Over 3 million, am I right? 3.4 million. Yeah, 3,400,000 plus. It's just the 25th of April. And these are how many people have watched your videos and your ads on this platform alone. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we have also done 15 so far. Is in 4 months, January, February, March, April, we have done 15 million persons have seen your ads, your photos, and little clips of the show just on the YouTube platform alone. And even our website is the only website with so much traffic. So when you advertise, when all these big companies advertise with us, they do well. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm taking you now to the area where Naradh Ragoonanan of Romain was found. Ladies and gentlemen, this is I.A.N. The body of Naradh Ragoonanan of Romain was just found. Well, his car, I think his car is still there. The car is nowhere wrong. His body is right between the coconut tree here. He was last seen on, in fact, yesterday, 24th of April. The discovery was made a short while ago, and other family members are here. So, other relatives are being consoled and whatnot, and this is so sad. His hand was tied and whatnot. This is his wife here, and it's really, really sad. All his family members are here, asking the questions, why would anybody want to kill this young man? But we're going to keep you posted. I'm currently on the scene here. I just left Maruga. I was on another active scene where I was investigating in South, and I ended up in Sapari, and then I'm here now, and it's just been so busy. Okay? Thank you. Hi sir, good afternoon. Well, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Tell me something, they just said that you were with the family. Tell me, I heard you just took a back street. Somebody said this is the shortest search you have ever made?
Yeah, Ian, we just decided to search from Philippine Junction, which is 2 minutes away. We searched one Cane Road on the left, and then there was nothing to search on the right, and just as we proceeded, we saw this, what you call a circular, something like a roundabout.
Yeah, the popular roundabout on Dumfries Road, right?
Dumfries Road, yeah. We actually were driving around it when I spotted the body line just across the little ditch there. And we were shocked. Honestly, we were shocked that we would have discovered this.
I heard the hands were tied and whatnot.
Yeah, it's bound with black rope, but at this point in time, we cannot see the face, so we're waiting on further information to, reveal formally the identity.
Thank you again, sir. Thank you again, yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the the wife of the man speaking to police officers. Again, this is the discovery that they have made with respect to Naradh Ragoonanan of Romain, a 46-year-old. He went missing yesterday. We are currently on Dumfries Road. Reporting to you. We have other police officers. I'm seeing ASP Mirage to the side of me there. Consoling each other here. Yeah, man. I tell you, women are in control. Two CSI officers, women out there, hats off to them, you know. It's not a man's world anymore. Yeah. What's the last time you saw your brother?
Sunday.
Thursday, you say Thursday he had gone missing?
Yeah, probably Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah. And it was a sports or something. It had sports or something.
Yeah.
And I went by him and we limed a little bit.
Okay. But what he was doing, but is he a taxi driver? Or?
Yeah.
He's a taxi driver.
Yeah.
What area he works?
Well, he does work Pinal Sando.
Pinal Sando.
Yeah, most people know him.
Most people know. What is his nickname? They say he has a nickname?
No, he don't know.
A home name?
Well, I just call him Nari.
Nari.
But the correct name is Naradh.
Naradh, but everybody call him Nari. All about Nari, you're going?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So they said that yesterday was the last day they saw him. Well, around people, close family members said that yesterday was the last day they saw him, and after that he just disappeared. We can't seem to get the car, the Almera.
Yeah.
And that's what we heard so far.
Yeah. And
go ahead.
He don't bought that car just a week now.
About a week now he bought that car?
Just a week now.
Wow.
And he come by me, I think 2 days ago. I just carry my day. Right? I know within 2 days or something. And he tell me now to go and transfer the car. And so I tell him, he said the car working nice. So I said, well, you have a next car, which is a wagon. So I said, well, use this car.
Yeah.
If it working smooth.
Yeah.
So he said, well, all right, here you go, use it. Yeah, right. And he managed that quite.
And other than a taxi driver, what he did before?
Well, he used to do straightening.
Straightening and painting.
Yeah, he used to do straightening and painting.
So you just say go and try on the road now?
Yeah, because he used to work Maxi.
He used to work Maxi.
He had a Maxi, yeah.
I mean, how do you describe it knowing that now crime has hit home to your house? You know, you see these things on television and social media, bodies popping up, people beaten, robbery, everything, and nothing that you would have been a victim. I am standing in front of you, you would never imagine all this.
I right now trembling, but I really, our human life, look with this strange thing. Our human life was on a dog right now. Look, we have no value, no reality. Because if you tell me to kill a dog right now, it's 50 years, I can't hold it and kill it with a knife. I can't do it. So life, a human life have no value in Trinidad. I tell you as it is. Yeah. If he was a drug man, if he was a thing, you know, people just talk when somebody pass away, they go say, you know, he was a thing. Nari is a family man, watching 3 kids in the vaccine, watching 3 children, but he call the children before he leave. He say he coming out, which is around 6:30 to 7. That he come in. That he leaving to come home now because he never work really late.
Right.
Yeah.
I wonder who he pick up, boy.
I don't know.
So he works on what stand again?
Well, he's worked from Sando to Pinal.
Sando to Pinal, Sando to Pinal. So anybody saw anything, anybody saw that enter his vehicle and he might have information, you can go on my website and see what the brother is saying. He has 3 children. 3 children in Maxi. I won't show them because they are minors, but it's very, very sad. Next month is Mother's Day. Boy, this thing is crazy, How do you describe this?
I don't have words to describe this.
That's your brother-in-law?
That's my brother.
Your brother, sorry. What is your name?
Jyoti.
Jyoti, when last you saw your brother?
Yesterday morning.
Okay, and he said, well, we just found out he works from San Fernando to Pinal, the taxi stand there.
Yeah.
I mean, 6:30, we heard he made a call. You know why anybody would want to do this here? You receive any threats, anything? Any matters going on, any ongoing matters?
Well, it have matters ongoing, but I mean, we family issues. You know, you move out, you think, well, I'm thinking up and over.
How long he move out?
Both of us move out in 2022, 15th to 16th of December.
Yeah. But why would anybody want to kill him? You understand? Why would anybody want to kill him and tie him up in the backyard and take away his car and all kind of thing?
Jealousy, all sorts of things. Nowadays, Mr. Allen, I feel that foul have more life, have more value.
But that is what his brother, your brother there was. I was talking to your brother there. Yeah. That's what your brother said. A foul have more value.
Yeah.
Life has no value again.
And if Nari going to bed, Joey, organize now, let we go. Anyway, it's me and he.
Thank you again. You be strong, huh? Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
I will try.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So you heard exactly what went on, right? You heard his sister what she said, but we don't know. But nevertheless, he was found dead, and so we're running a little longer now. And there was two persons were shot dead by police today. One of the persons has been identified as Shumba James, a very known personality, a known individual to police and whatnot. And those from Maruga can tell you. That's all I can say. He was even taken into custody for during the SOE. Also, ladies and gentlemen, it's just a lot. It is just a lot. And I even asked the father if he has any information. He said there's no information to say that his son ran a gang. His son didn't run no gang. He wasn't responsible for no extortion, no kidnapping. He said the father of Shumba said that he's an innocent guy. But that's what the father had to say. So but I know we had many years ago, ladies and gentlemen, we had dealings with him while we were, in fact, when I just started off. So I want to play this for you. Go ahead.
We see what happened here this morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the whole thing is the police come and kill my son, boy. Yeah, they kill the man, boy. They execute the man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I see my son for the morning, boy. I see the man ask me, you anything, you go and vote. The election. So he is vote special, he get from the some special voting.
He does special votes, yeah.
Well, I know tell myself it must be right here in St. Mary's, so I asked him, Caliber.
Yes, sir.
I tell myself I was in St. Mary's, but he said, Matilda. The guy with the man tell me, so I go in and make it as usual and walk in. Madness, well, God, I had the man 90 days or more, 100 days.
Yeah, because he was taken into custody for SOE.
Yeah, we killed him there. Before I killed the man, but bullfight. If people see this in our boss.
They are witnesses?
If it are witnesses. If it are witnesses.
And them check out the answer, we can't give up.
Yeah.
The surrender.
Yeah. If it are witnesses.
Assassination.
Yeah.
The partner.
You know what the police tell me? My children is pest. Eyes are pest. My villagers. You ever seen? I, Frankel, is a pest, boy. That happened me like more than my child. Because here I tell you. The man tell me they will kill our next one of my child. Just, the people here. Alleyne all that.
They're your next one. The man say our next one is there.
The man call me a pest, boy. These people and them, I don't know what going on in this country, but I don't know that mad, but this is a real madness because sure, this is what they call assassination. Yeah. And police them glad that happened, I don't know for what reason. What reason? If the man is so much a criminal and I hire in jail under SOE, but me don't know how you coming out. I don't know what going on in this country.
The police have described him as a person who's responsible for a lot of murders and racketeering.
Let me ask you something. Just no.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
If they tell you say, climb up on that thing there, so. Some boss tell you that, hey, you can tell me, climb up on that, what they call it, the tower thing there. That tower thing there, I want to reach up there, jump off. You doing it? Can't answer. But right, that's how I see it now. I don't see that at all, because here I tell you, you're responsible for murders. If my child is responsible for murders, I would have never. Let me tell you something. They go and say you're going in the car, but here what I tell you, you know. When I see my child this morning, he and the brethren come to pick him up to go and move. If I didn't see my child with a gun this morning, Brent, I tell him, Frank, hey, we do that. I didn't see you with a gun.
Not on that boy. Not on that boy.
Lord, Father. Envy, you know. What? You say he's responsible for murder. If I tell you to go out with your friend, you go back to me. I go leave it there next time.
Don't tell me not listen to you.
You go come again. You gotta follow this one.
Yeah, because that's what we hear in the police. Them say he was responsible for a lot of extortion, murder, terrorizing persons in the community. That's what they said. He's responsible.
Bring that to justice then. If there no justice, then you can kill a man if
let me just say that too, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Who in the community or around ever come and say, this man doing this and doing that?
So you describe your son as a very law-abiding citizen?
Very law-abiding. He want to ask you about it. The police just come by. Politicians.
Police just come by? Go ahead.
Where the police
the police just come by me by. Oh, you mean? Yeah. I don't know for what reason. Why telling you? I'll tell the world. My son friend is his friend. My friends is my friend. I don't deal with the children. When I say don't deal, I don't meddle. Because they be seeing it and here what they sit in front of the police and all of them. Rude boy and police is one and that one I seen here, I don't know where it is going. And what is want to kill you so bad for? Oh God.
But you are saying everybody's friend here?
Everybody's friend.
Police and Shumba is friend?
Real friend. Yeah. Police and rude boys.
As they see him reach, they're going to.
Yeah.
I saw two persons walking out, two guys in black. They were leaving when I was coming in.
One of them tell the man where they tell him.
Will they tell you?
You next.
Yeah. You next?
I next and they can't. What they killing one of my child. But I may find for that party why I believe in not believing.
Yeah, be.
No. My God. So yeah, I know you know everything about me already. You know?
How you know that?
I know that. That's Frank Gilroy. You feel like from nowadays, or? You know everything about me.
You know that?
Not now. Since I'm in jail.
Tomorrow is the man's small bro. Yeah, we can.
I don't know one thing wrong.
Tomorrow is a year.
A year, yeah.
His brother?
Yeah.
Yes, tomorrow is a year. For his brother, Uber James. Yes, so today, tomorrow is 1 year. Yeah. So now, the eve of the year. And now they're saying you next.
I wait to ask them why this.
So you're going to hiding now?
Hiding? Are you any criminal?
I don't know, just asking you.
I know what's stand up for you to see me. Watch me good, I look like a criminal dog?
No, take a bit like that, sir.
Oh, you watch me good enough because really answer you. Bless man.
Yeah, be.
He's a criminal, I next. I go look for me for. They do what I do?
Yeah.
And the father give me 40 days. And then after, then the father just give 40 days to room.
Yeah, to room the spray. Well, no, you think, man?
I come in. I think God bless me.
Well, I'm glad I spoke to you and you expressed those sentiments, and you know, I had the opportunity to talk to you. And this is what you have to say, right? That you say police and him is one.
Not that alone. Talk about the executing.
And you said they executed your son.
Right there.
3 people they kill, right? 3 people they kill. And they're in a Shumba body on the ground there. He on our next location are going there now. Yes, boy, it's really they done the kill, right? In the car there, boy. Dog dead, boy.
Kill the man, boy.
So you never terrorize nobody around here. All I just talk. You're not responsible for no murder.
And everybody love him. And everybody love him.
You're never responsible for having no gangs and robberies and whatnot.
Gang? Who you gang?
Well, that's what they say. That's what we're hearing.
You know what he say?
What he said?
Come home. The police say, Shumba and Frank gang. Frank gang, look how old I is. Look how old I is. They're coming around me with envy and thing. What I do? Since I haven't seen, they can't believe it. They can't understand what go on there, but look my partner, them come in there.
Tell you something when you want to go up on the TV and I want to tell us.
I don't care if they put me TV, GV. And Frank, why do I know no criminal, boy?
I will text you this morning.
I know, you text me this morning.
Alleyne,
I know, yeah.
You don't teach me to rob me in a criminal, aye? Is a villager here where the seek righteousness, you know.
He always smiling, but you don't know when he's hungry or if he have or yeah.
That's the whole thing that I think.
The man will get always
Look, you are all. You are all same time and so I go to see, catch it in the jacket and here will go by the pipe and wash it and all them kind of things. And they get to realize, you and him used to fight all the war. You know, put that.
Well, we had a war a long time. Huh?
But for what reason?
We had a war, you really know.
For what reason?
Shumba had a war a long time. After the years, yeah, we kind of, yeah. Yeah, we wasn't on to him again, but we already know about that war. It's back in 2011, before that too. You already know that.
This is justice in Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah. Good. We use the institute. Oh God, I just ask.
All of you ask me, oh God, what? All of you come. I come there. Look here, money jersey. What? Look here, money jersey. That your jersey, take over. That your jersey. That your jersey.
I my child this morning.
That your jersey.
I'm not a politician. I don't even politician.
Oh, okay.
Politician just come to me, boy. Just as I tell you, me, God. I don't even. I ask a man to my heart, you know. Yes, she giving me it.
Now relax yourself, Mr. Franklin.
I cool, man.
Yeah, don't put yourself in trouble. God is a good God. I'll walk on the side of the road and God be with you, sir. I came up here just to tell you that hello.
God be with me.
God be with you. No, Mr. Franklin. No, Mr. Franklin. Mr. Franklin. No. I am up here based on what the events here today. I am up here. And I saw you and I said, let me come over and tell you hello. But I know who you are. You understand? I know who you are a long time. Right? And I see you in person now. So, Mr. Franklin, all the best. All right?
You go on.
So I just want you to know that this is what we heard. Members of the community say that things will be better now in Maruga.
They say that already.
They say that already.
Who kind of members say that talk, boy?
I talk.
That is talk.
I put you the painting and
we seen it and we have village here. Let me tell you what happened. We know some of the real life and thing here. And they want to tell us certain things we do.
But Pierre Nice, what they was Saturday, I think. Saturday I was in Edward Street up there. But Pierre Nice, so you know, what's the man name again? Who the shotgun fella? Coca or something like that. Yeah, Edward Street. I was up in Edward Street. The people were real nice up there, man.
They come and extract the thing and lock down all the camera and thing and all kind of thing now, and you go get them videos, to see what happened. They have videos all around and have cameras all around. But the first thing they do is they open that gate and they go in inside it and light TTST. So you don't know the lock off whoever system had the movie playing. The movie with that talk for itself. Yeah, the movie with that talk for itself. You could cut out that part out of your show. No, it's my partner too. I mean, like, come now, we talk.
Very
big
interesting.
man talk here. It are two witnesses. Yeah, it are two witnesses.
Yeah.
Say the city man them. Put their hand out of the car, the driver and the passenger. Put their hand out of the car. And showing the police their hand outside the car. Yeah. You follow where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
The murder man them. How that happen? How the shooting take place? If the man them hand outside the car, how that take place? How that take place?
Alright, you look at it. I hope you have no kind of bacchanal, all the behave all yourself. All the cool, all the head up all yourself in trouble.
them boy now. We can't pull them boy now. We can't pull them again.
It's on no order. That is true. It's on no order. You know what you said? It's on no order now.
If a fight take place here, he call on me. Forget that. That happened again.
So he had the place on a kind of lock then. Not on a kind of lock. He had it locked. Order. It's about order. But you know, if I tell you something, Franklin, if I tell Mr. Franklin, I don't call him Franklin, I say Mr. Franklin. Mr. Franklin, I'm going to tell you something. I come up here Saturday, and the exact thing I told one of my security guys in the van, I say if I tell you up here, are we heading down Edward Street, eh? You know what I said? I called Shumba James' name. I know what I said? Shumba have an order up here, you know. I say if anything happen up here, I say anybody going to ride up here? Watch me, call Shumba, you go see what thing happen to them up here. It's like order. I say, Shumba, and I tell him in the van, I say, Shumba have this place on a kind of order, boy. And I Saturday,
They don't come in and think that order, like, you know, like, a contract come up here, you want to work, you get a man, they work. You know that kind of
activities I do in
So you frightened now?
I frightened.
See, I get frightened. All the best. Alright, so all the best to you, alright?
I'll come out all the guns and kill me.
Nah, don't do that.
What?
Don't block no road. Don't block no road.
Election day.
No, don't do that. Don't block no road election day. You got bacchanal. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're putting yourself in trouble. Do not do that. You're putting yourself in trouble.
Justice and cold-blooded, boy.
So you get a protest from tonight then?
You leave here. How to police them?
Alright then.
Two man.
Good afternoon, how are you doing?
Good afternoon. Why people want to
But she come and talk to all, yeah?
You know who for you? Who for me? The great God. The great God.
Amen. Yeah, Frank.
Come on, you see everything.
Huh? What's happening, in front of your uncle here? What exactly happened?
Assassination.
Huh?
Assassination. You could see that everybody has wisdom and knowledge. Everybody went to school. You could see a vehicle park up right there. Vehicle pull in front, but there was an unmarked vehicle already.
Nobody voted.
Who police jump out, started to talk to the two people in the vehicle there, and started to offload shot just so the next driver, when the driver jump out, when the partner gets shot, partner I just shoot it up, put in the vehicle one time, next one run across the road, the partner, they shoot him down, they go and pick him up, throw him in the vehicle.
So the both of them was in the vehicle?
Both of them. Two of them don't come from by the politics thing and all kind of thing down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say, and with all due respect, I just know everything is alleged, right? To the end, we are saying we're not against the police, you know. Do the correct thing. You can't assassinate nobody just so in front of the public and all kind of thing. That's why I show when they do the training. If a man running, you're supposed to shoot him. They're not supposed to shoot him on the foot from behind.
I want you to say, man, pull in front of the jump out, pull the dog keep, fabric, and be in the face on there, talking to him, talking to him, one stand by the policy, two man in a whole unmarked vehicle, they walk like murder, boy. They talk about minute, talking to you, bang, bang, bang.
I know you don't deal with the cigarette, and
no, that's okay.
telling the police carefully, I say, well, I take up the gun too now. Because I know. I go down, I say take up the gun too after now. No police ever take up no gun. That's why the man in the vehicle and the van. One follow lower down Moruga down there. Number one follow the van. When they push them in the vehicle, not it's in the passenger seat. The man when they kill with his Shumba James, it even have a blood stain to several things. Wrong fast. Oh God, they know your people here. I don't know everything about people.
You only talking and saying, Mr. Man. You're going on, you take a now. You're going on. And life. You're what's going on with living a life. Living a life of reason and purpose and always execution of.
Right, y'all keep going. Yeah, but you know, right, let me play some bonus tire. Look cool on the head now. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah.
I respect you and you're a respectable man.
Yeah.
Can you call on the MP?
Because Benjamin, yeah.
Yes, because I took my bandana right here, Mr.
You can't go again. You never say that you're talking politics now.
Yeah.
There's plenty people respect on that justice vibes, right? You know what I mean? And the man good, and I know I could from which is really transpired. They need an election. It need an investigation.
No problem. All right.
Investigation into it, right?
Your message, man.
Yeah, go message it. Need an investigation. Any kind of information we need to cover them grounds.
I'll come back.
Right, cool.
Thanks, man. All the best.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and just remember, so what we did, we had a technical glitch when the show started, so you will see just for today, part 1 and part 2 of today's programming. Also, we're about to close, so have a wonderful weekend, but before we close, there is a political broadcast, a 6 minutes political broadcast, a PNM ad, a PNM broadcast for 6 minutes, and it's a paid political ad. So we're gonna end with that, and we wish everybody all the best. Everybody all the best, and tomorrow we will be carrying the Pope funeral. Also, we're gonna pay special attention. Tomorrow is also the funeral for the young girl, Odell. Yeah, tomorrow is her funeral also. And also we will be carrying the United National Congress rally tomorrow. That is from Arangwe, Savannah. So our staff will be very busy tomorrow as early as 8 o'clock. So ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful night. And you be good. WhatsApp me on 1-868-294-4081. And all those of you who are looking at all the platforms and whatnot, you be good and good night. So we're now tossing straight to the 6 minutes broadcast.
This is a paid political ad.
My fellow citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, today we stand at the edge of something greater, a bold new chapter, a one written with purpose, powered by progress, and filled with possibility. Because this isn't just about elections, it's about the lives we live, the futures we imagine, and the people we want to become. Imagine a nation that runs like your smartphone, which is faster, smarter, more connected. That's the vision we bring to life. That's the mission of the People's National Movement. We are modernizing the operating system of our country because governance isn't about bureaucracy. It's about building systems that serve people. Over the past 9 years, we've laid that foundation. 6,000 plus homes built, new hospitals in Point Fortin, Sangre Grande, and Roxborough, 24/7 water coverage for over 61% of the population, entrepreneurs powered with 20,000 grants and 300 million in SME loans. Now, through Exim Bank, local businesses can receive up to 50,000 monthly to go global. We're not just guessing, we're delivering. Under the PNM, we are launching the Ministry of Implementation and Efficiency because Trinidad and Tobago deserves a government that not only works, but works well. We are cutting through red tape with a national delivery tracking system so that every promise becomes progress. A real performance gets reported, not just spoken. Safety is not a privilege, it is a right. That's why we're investing in smart technology for law enforcement, from surveillance systems, community patrols, and safe zones near schools. Our focus? A secure nation built from the ground up by the citizens for the citizens. We believe every child, no matter where they live, deserves access to knowledge and opportunity. With AI-powered digital tutors, students in remote communities are learning smarter, faster, better. From coding to the creative arts, our children are preparing not just for exams, but for the industries of the future. Education is no longer one size fits all. It's personalized, digitized, and built to empower. Your health is your power. We've introduced electronic personal health records, expanded community clinics, and brought AI-driven diagnostics to more citizens. Today, our hospitals are creating jobs and delivering care. Tomorrow, our upgraded smart hospitals will save more lives faster. Our identity is our strength. Over 5,500 steel pan players have received direct grants, helping to preserve the heartbeat of our national sound. From carnival to calypso, we're investing in the creative economy because culture isn't just about performance, it's about potential. It's time the world saw Trinidad and Tobago not just as a country, but as a cultural powerhouse. Tobago will rise with autonomy, with respect, with resources. Through targeted investment and new leadership models, Tobago becomes the flagship of our blue economy, a global model for ecotourism and sustainability. From broadband in every school to modern highways and climate-resilient urban plans, we are not just building infrastructure, we are building the future. New housing developments, renewable energy grids, flood control systems, EV-ready transportation hubs. This is smart infrastructure. This is where every dollar supports people, productivity, and progress. We believe in bold ideas and bold dreamers. That's why we're creating youth mentorship programs, launching the Innovation Fund, and supporting local entrepreneurship. Our farmers, our builders, our makers, all getting the tools and training to thrive in the digital and green economy. This is economic empowerment that starts from the grassroots and goes global. Good governance begins with listening. So, we are transforming how services are delivered. Automated pensions, digital social support, transparent financial systems. Because dignity means getting help without delay and without shame. And now, with one digital ID, your public services follow you and not the other way around. The PNM has always believed in doing the work and showing the results. This isn't red versus yellow. This is about building something real. Across 24 ministries, across 2 islands, across every community, the foundation is laid. The leadership is proven. Now it's time to rise together. We are not just a nation. We are a rhythm, a culture, a people with pride rooted in every street corner, every note of the steel pan, every flag waved in joy. Our heritage isn't something we visit once a year. Instead, it's how we live, how we create, how we move forward. And as we step into the future, we carry our traditions beside us, not behind us. In today's world, mobility is more than roads. Mobility is about access, agility, and freedom. From better public transport systems to online portals that connect citizens to services, we're making it easier for every Trinidadian to move, grow, and thrive. Whether you're online, on the move, or overseas, your country moves with you. We're not just keeping up, we're staying ahead. This is not just a manifesto. This is our mission to transform, to strengthen, to support, and to rise as one people. Let's walk boldly into tomorrow together. Vote PNM. Red, ready, responsible.
That was a paid political ad.
This
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna